So back in business here, and the Spicy Boys have the lead, but no room for complacency in the camp. Rudiger. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Azon. Getting the ball forward, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Diego Lainez. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Good work from Spicy Boys to win the ball back. No-nonsense clearance. Shot attempted. That was going in. Well, we're into the final half hour. Well, they have it again. Nice weight on the pass. Can he take advantage? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. A chance to whip it in. Pulls it back. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Winter. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Julian Weigl. Azon. And he's through here. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. And Gladbach doing well to regain possession. And with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Now to take it away. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And across the touchline, so a throw in here. Ten minutes to go then. And he has options available. Fleming. Oh, good vision. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again. Aritz. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to...
Now, was that the denial of a goal-scoring opportunity? It falls on the referee to decide. And a red card it is. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, as soon as he made the tackle, he knew the outcome. That's an easy decision for the referee.
And he was able to hang on to the ball. And we will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here. And there the move ends for now. Come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
But it just seems that this game, he's been a step ahead of... Trying to open up the defence. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Will it happen for them? And into the back of the net. And here's Neuhaus. Trying to open up the defence. Will it happen for them? And he's broken free. Can he take advantage? In it goes! Fleming. Oh, good vision. And Our cameras on one man. Scoring freely in recent games. Can anyone slow him down? The action is next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's the Spicy Boys taking on Chelsea.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And here's the lineup for the Spicy Boys.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
Cheers. Thanks. Hi. Good game? Good game. Best of luck. Good game. Hey, good game. Thanks. Good game. Cheers. Good luck.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, the hosts have been playing some really eye-catching football, going way beyond what most people expected before the season began, Stuart.
Well, it may have surprised a lot of people, but when you see them play, you understand why they're top of the table. They defend well as a team, they win the ball back in good areas, and they look dangerous.
Needs to tread carefully and collect it tidily. He had plenty to think about. Might work out. He's in position. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And possession regained by the Spicy Boys. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Alex Baena. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
And he puts it away confidently. Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Oh, this looks useful. Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in
Oh, what a
advance.
great chance this is, Derek.
And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. This for 2-1. And it's also going... And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really question him. And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Brilliant pass. Well, that is how to play advantage. And he read it well defensively. And they keep the ball. Advantage Chelsea. Can they hit on the break? Well, they win the throw following that challenge.
Well, Spicy Boys have certainly had more of the ball up to this point, as you can see from those stats. But it means nothing unless they start to be more creative, particularly in the wide areas. Up to this point, they've been too easy to defend against.
Indeed, and looking to make good use of their possession this time. And threading it through. And he might be in here. Oh, fine stop. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Geoff Shreeves. Oh, wait a minute, Geoff, they might score. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Pedro Porro. Moussa Diaby. Real chance. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Opportunity it is. And he's got to score to level us again.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Palmer, now with Diaby. And possibilities inside the box. And there the move ends for now. High pressing at its best. Intelligent threaded pass here. Is this the moment? And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
It'll be interesting to see whether or not Chelsea can articulate an appropriate reply. Oh, fancy footwork. Firing it towards goal! Well, it ended up being easier for the goalkeeper in the end. And a struggle for the Spicy Boys to keep the ball. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? A touch off the defender last of all, so a corner. And a substitution in the offing. Short corner favoured. In search of the equaliser. Who can they pick out? Well, not away properly. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
Keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Baena. A very effective challenge put in. He's in here. Must be. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. And Chelsea win the corner. Who can he pick out? Nodding it over.
Well, he was more determined than his marker, but he just couldn't get it on target, could he?
Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Fulham. Wonderfully weighted pass. And it's opening up. Well, didn't miss by very much. Never easy to strike is on the volley in that fashion.
Well, from that range, though, it should be a goal. At least it should hit the target.
Palmer with it. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Oh, in with a chance!
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside.
You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Danger still on. Well, threat averted. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Nice weight on the pass. Will it be? And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And just 5 minutes remaining. Trying to open up the defence, and just has to remain calm. A routine save. And he's made headway. The net is staring him in the face. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Out of play for what will be a Chelsea throw. It's been whipped towards the near post. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. And they deal with the threat this time. The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No.